What's good, beautiful people? On this installment of Lingo, we are headed to Ghana with the Firehouse Community Arts Center. That's right, I said it, Ghana, and the Rites of Passage Journey to Manhood program. The Firehouse's mission is to interrupt the cycle of violence in the lives of youth and young adults through the power of arts and faith. Now, I almost thought we weren't going to make it across the Atlantic because of a little situation, but God had other plans. Now, it's safe to say, when we landed in the Motherland, I can speak for most of us in saying it felt like we were home. And the welcome we received was better than I could have imagined.
And get serious about this work right here. This right here is community. For me, for the grandmother.
Hey,
bless up, my brother. One love.
Bless up, bless up, bless up.
In Ghana, the journey to manhood seemed predominant, especially from the experience we had in the market. The hustle is real. Everyone is working, and it was chaotically beautiful. To just be there seemed so surreal at times. The culture, the food, getting a tour of the city. Most of our days were jam-packed. But on one of our many stops, the W.E.B. Du Bois Museum was about to get invaded.
Life had to offer us, because it is said that to whom much is given, much is required.
Yes.
So we have to give back to the world what we have, what we are privileged to get. So even till today, the world is benefiting the relationship that Dr. Du Bois had with several countries. A wise person said that the best investment that anybody could ever make was to invest in humanity.
After the museum, we began our journey to the Cape Coast Castle. The views in the rural parts was just as beautiful as Accra, but we was really entering the trenches. The way everybody gets up and hustles from sun up to sundown was very humbling to see.
The only thing we want to do is to let brothers go and feel the frequency of Africa on their feet and get liberated in their souls for real, and have their eyes opened up to this thing called somnambulism.
I just want you to observe what's going on with you when you go through this process, what you're experiencing in light of the history that we've only been given a surface of in school. Ashe?
You are officially welcome to the Motherland. This experience is called the Journey of Return Experience. Today, we are not just going to tour the slave castles, but we are going to reconnect with our ancestors as well.
The trauma that we come from, yet the hope that we live in. I pour out libation from ancestors.
Today, tell a brother how much you love him. Tell a brother how responsible he is. What we are all standing is the male slave dungeon. According to the Europeans, the Africans were not people, they were not human beings. So they just take their dead bodies and trash them in the ocean. We are the descendants. Today we are going to walk through a door millions of enslaved Africans walked through, never came back to Africa.
We will not forget your words.
Message
your words will
received.
sink into our hearts. When we see another black man, black woman, we will remember the legacy that we carry and the love that we need to extend to them because of what you have taught us today, my brother. So thank you. Thank you.
After the slave dungeons, we capped off the night with a celebration by some of the village's youth, which we were doing some service work the following day.
As these young people have decided to come to the village, and what they desire to do is to assist the school and to paint the school and to clean up around the school of the village, and where they would want to take care of the grounds and other
was an amazing opportunity to be able to give back to those less fortunate than we are. The village was so appreciative.
So we want to present this to you and to the village as our way of honoring who you are and what you mean to us.
It's amazing that we can come back and be home again. There's no other better feeling like it.
I don't think Phil, I never thought I was gonna be here. He was on my back. Come to Africa, come to Africa. Power! Black power! Black power!
The chief deserves a palace that is fit for a king. And we made a promise to begin doing the research and getting the investment capital to be able to build a new palace on this entire ground.
Green mammals, venom vipers, and many others. You say pythons? Yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
How was them bridges? Bridge, scary than a month. You just can't have no big people on that.
He said, man, he always got a trick, boy. Phil always got a trick up his sleeve.
Number of completion, 7. Focus on the path and your purpose, authority, and care.
We call this town in Tonso. When I say in Tonso is the town name or the village name. If you see my shirt, you have the name here. In Tonso, they are making grass symbols with the cloth.
He's your queen to be.
After learning about the Ndinkra symbols, we made our way to another village to learn about bond wire and kente cloth.
Everything about kente, every design is involved. You all have it for meaning involved. It was invented in the 16th century.
They're really passionate about what they do. You know, they're passionate. They believe in what they make. And you know, it's like it's more than just a hobby to them.
From there, we made our way to the Memorial Wall of Return.
They let us use the best of practices to get the best of yields. They saw our strength, but they also saw our weakness.
We had an opportunity to learn all about the last bath and the Wall of Return. We even got blessed with a baptism. I can honestly say our time in Ghana was truly life-changing, and I can't wait to return again.
Keep going to jail, 14, 15, 16 in a juvenile system. Made me grow up real fast.
I wasn't even at the house for 2 minutes and got jammed up. I'm on probation right now.
We serve young people that are caught up in street life or, most likely shoot somebody to get shot. Imagine a world where young cats who have those backgrounds, who have experienced that trauma in their life, can go back to the motherland, can go back to Ghana and see where the roots of where we came from, and even see the roots of where the trauma rippled into to cause them to think and act a certain way.
I talk to a lot of people that have been to Africa, and they say once you go and you come back, you look at a lot of stuff different.
Young men must be taught at an early age that more energy is required to hate versus love. It's a 10-month kind of process where they're confronted with what we call a fire hydrant of hope. Men find strength from other men.
Amen. Amen.
I could say I'm a man, but the things I'm doing don't make me a man. So how am I a man?
Look, you about to get it. The passion of that is to create a movement where, through this rites of passage, young cats are recognizing, I need to be responsible. I need to step into my courage.
By doing this, I could change my kids' life. Just because what I seen and heard and felt, I could come back and change whatever around me.
So when they get to Ghana, they'll have an identity that'll be reshaped. Our belief is that they will not want to shoot another black man.